morning, Miss. We are group of technical language number 2. We are talking about of Museum of Railway of Guatemala City. It's located in the zone 1 of Guatemala City. My name is Jorge.
Astrid, Turcios, pivaral.
Axel, arreaga.
Going to talk a little bit of the history of the Museum of Railway of Guatemala City. It had long had the idea of establishing a railway museum in Guatemala. It all began with the decline of the railway, when a large group of railway enthusiasts worried about keeping all mobile equipment and rolling stock at the stations, as they are true copies of the technology of the time of the Industrial Revolution that occurred in the late 19th and early 20th century. In 1991, the staff of the Railways Workshop Guatemala FEWA reported that there was a plan for them to negotiate with the company pickup scrap Corecha the sale of the 1948 steam locomotive number 2005, at the time still operating, which were going to testify as useless and so could be sold and Muslim part of the United States. This was the main reason that was organized of forming New Jersey. The friends of the railroad in order to negotiate with the government of Jorge protect and preserve this peace rail, which was intended to make the country thriving. These collect more than 80 signatures in support to efforts, but without the apparent government attention, which discreetly took appropriate measures to avoid such an act was consummated. With this now, the Railway Museum exhibits a privileged diesel locomotive, which is kept in top condition. This incident is the first case where a historic railway was well protected, with the valuable assistance of public. In the period of 1998 and 1997, the steam locomotive number 34, which was manufactured in 1898, sold the negotiate for tourists in Spain, but FEWA employs object and state at the time that the 34s with only FEWA yard of their boys. What made this locomotive an icon of freight roads in Guatemala? A member of the association, Dr. Arturo Gramajo Montal, brought this concert in 1998, governor of this day. Thanks.
Hello, Miss. We are located only on the railway of Museum of Guatemala City. You can see Museum of Science, Technology and Transport using a basic infrastructure, Brownfield Central Station Railway located in Zone 1 of Guatemala City. As a second step in the construction on the Railway Museum, thanks for the request of Dr. Gramajo Montal with the Ministry of Culture and Sport, achieved the development of formal inventory of all basic properties railway. This ambitious project was mainly based on the preservation of historic railway, complete with copies of other types that include air, road and transportation. Also sought protection and improvement of the facilities of the Zone 1 capital of Guatemala, having official initiatives and private nature to demolish and building a shopping center and the Congress building, recreate of the damage that could be caused to historic heritage of country. At the initiative of Mr. Henry Posner III in 2002, organized by some members of the previous association, the Foundation of Friends of the Railway. In January 2003, the Foundation presented the auditor FEWA. The museum project of Dr. Gramajo, permitting the administration to shift undertaken only as a railway musician. Unfortunately, this work was carried out without the participation of this original impetus. Finally, the Guatemala Railway Museum opened on January 8, 2004, having also established FEWA Cultural Center. We are only on the railway of Guatemala City in Zone 1 Guatemala.
Hello, Miss. My name is Natalie. In the old railway station, which one of the capital toxin is the Railway Museum, in which there is an exhibition color showing the history, culture, and ethnic diversion of our country. Is also exposed to discrimination and how it affecting your time. And 25% of tourists visit it to learn tourists more history. It is important to have knowledge about your past in order to build a better country. Axel gave a short.
Welcome to the exposition. Well, here we can see one of the most interesting parts of this museum. Well, in here we can find the different culture that we can find in all Guatemala. It means that we can find something like the culture, the Garifuna culture and the Latin culture. Take a look. Well, here we can find a kind of transportation that Guatemalans use in order to transport from one city to another. Here we can find also a kind of system that people use to transport the mercancies from their field in which they farming the products to the other one in that they sell. Another reason why we say that this is an important site to tourists to come to visit. Well, here we can find one of the most interesting and important sites of tourists in Guatemala. We can see the light flashing over here, and this is a place called the Kitchen, located in Coban, Alta Guatemala. Well, as all museums in Guatemala, each one has the different aspects that makes them important, and this is one most interesting and attractive of this museum, in fact, because this map can give a better idea of all sites in Guatemala City to tourists to come visit.
This is the end of the video. We hope that you enjoy it.